Kiara Chamsick, sign of mine. Sign of mine, Lilly Artamenko and Kiara Chamsick.
Every day we take for granted the ability to speak. We don't realize how lucky we are until the day you meet that someone who can't.
Madam Chairman, Honorable Judges, Prayer for Age, Member, Lady and Gentlemen.
This is Kiara. This is her first year in 4-H and is the inspiration to our illustrated talk. At the age of 5, Kiara was diagnosed with apraxia, which is a condition where damage to the cerebrum challenges Kiara to coordinate movements necessary to speak. So 3 years ago, I started to teach Kiara and her family sign language for when times Kiara could not get the right words out.
And this is a sleeping place for 6 years.
Kiara, why don't you tell us your definition of sign language?
Here's my hand to talk.
Aristotle said that the deaf and hard of hearing could not be educated.
We will prove to you he was one.
3 million Canadians have hearing issues. Charles Michael Delepi was the founder of the first public schools for the deaf. He was a French Catholic priest who was visiting a family in a poverty-stricken area in Paris. He noticed 2 deaf sisters signing to each other with their hands and vowed it to make it his mission to help the deaf and hard of hearing create a language of their own.
He found the school in 1971 in France.
Delepi was a very humble priest and worked very hard to find a system that would work for all people. He was very quick to admit one thing. Do you remember what that was, Kiara?
Yes, he learned from his students. Sign language become part in sport, even baseball.
William Hoy not only hit the first Grand Slam in the American League, but because he was deaf, he created hand signals that are still used in baseball today. Have you ever watched on base TV and seen a base coach or a head coach making different hand motions? Kiara and I will show you one of these just to get him to bunt. Nose, or arm, belt, nose, ear, cap, nose, arm, nose, just to get the hitter to bunt. Canada was very slow in recognizing the deaf. The first school for the deaf in Canada was established in June of 1831 in Quebec.
In Alberta, the first school opened in 1955.
Canada doesn't have its own sign language like the Americans do. Immigrants brought their own sign language from whatever country they came from. Famous people who were deaf were Jean Chrétien, the 20th Prime Minister of Canada, and there are many famous people in the world today who are either legally deaf or severe hard of hearing, and you wouldn't even know it, like Rob Lowe, Heather Whitestone, who was Miss America, Bill Clinton, Thomas Edison, and Halle Berry. Sign language is the universal language. Kiara and I will show you some signs. Thank you. Eat. Help. Please. Horse. Bed. And thirsty. We are also going to show you the alphabet. A. B. C. D. E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So as you can see, Aristotle was wrong, saying that hard of hearing, deaf, and others lacking motor skills for communication could not be educated. Kiara has taught her family, her school, and myself more things than most 9-year-olds can. Many people with limitations have inspired people throughout the decades. Right, Kiara, what else did Helen Keller say that we wanted to end with?
The best and most beautiful thing in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart.
Is there any questions?